Class 10, Subject English, Textbook First Flight Poem for How to Tell Animals by Caroline Wells. Hello, everyone. So we are back again, right, Awa? Yes, absolutely. So, Faye, what are we planning to do next now? Now, of course, Awa, did you forget that we were on the poem How to Tell Animals? And we are going to carry on with further stanzas because we have just done two stanzas up till now. So, can you recall what we have done till now, Awa? Yes, how can we forget the Asian lion, I think, and the Bengal tiger? Am I right, Faye? Yes, Awa, you're right. And now let us see further what we have got to know about more animals. Awa, to you. All right. So, difference in the poem How to Tell Animals, you can see this wild creature, and I think we all know this is the leopard. And look at the way it moves. Let us see what the poet has said here. It's strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered. As soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leper. 'Twill do not good to roar with pain. He'll only lap and lap again. All right, let us see if we have some more meanings to know here. We have this word strolling. Strolling means walking casually. Then we have the word forward, that means forward. Then we have this word hide, that means animal skin. And then this word peppered, which means spots on skin. And then leapt, which means jumped towards someone. Here you just see the spelling of leapt. We will be discussing about this in the next slide, hopefully. All right, so let us understand what the poet has told. Well, in the third stanza, the poet says, while strolling means wandering if you see an animal whose hide with spots is peppered. Peppered means covered with spots, and hide means skin, and the animal jumps on you, then it is the leopard. So here the poet has told her very clearly, if you come across an animal that has a skin peppered with or covered with the spots and then animal jumps on you, then it is the leopard. So one roars, one straight away welcomes you and eats you up, and then this one is someone who will jump on you. It won't roar because it will lap and lap again. In this line, lap does not mean jump. It means it will eat you by making a lap sound. All right? So now you know why this word has been used by the poet to give that, poetical effect. And then you can see now in the third line, lap means to jump. But the correct spelling of the leapt is this leapt, but the poet has used the incorrect spelling to make it rhyme with the last line. All right, so in the last line there is a word the slap, lap, lap. So just to have it rhymed with it and to give that effect to the poetry, poet has used the incorrect spelling. So we don't always think, my dear friend, that poet has used wrong construction of the line, or what has it done? He has just written the incorrect spelling, but it's not like that. Okay, so we need to think a bit more in the context of the poetry. Okay, so this is what we have seen about the leopard and how to tell animals, and now let us see what we have more to know and learn about the animals. Now, what literary tropes we have in this stanza? So here we can see rhyming scheme is A B A B C C. So you can see in the entire poem, the poet has maintained this pattern of scheme, rhyming scheme. Like when you run through the stanza, you would come across this order of the words view, you, peppered, lapid, pain again. All right. And then there is alliteration because there's use of consonant sound H in the belonging of two words, he, his. And then this poetic license. What is poetic license? Is a liberty to the poet to change the spellings in order to create rhyme or rhythm in a poem. Use of leapt instead of lipped. So did I not just tell you when we were just going through it that poet has used this to give that poetical effect? And remember, there's this word used, poetic license, because not everybody who writes can use incorrect spelling for them. It's only the poets, licensed poets, like licensed doctors, can change the spellings. All right. And then we have the repetition. There's a use of word lap in the last line. And then there's assonance, the use of vowel sound O, like strolling, forbes, you, whose, spot, do, no, good, to roar. All right, so you can see everywhere strolling for you, whose, spot, do not, good, to roar. Okay, so you can constantly feel that sound of O. Okay, whether it's O, high or low. Then there's consonants, a use of, you can see I sound. Okay, hill. I, the sound is actually A. Okay, so hill only lap. Okay, now Faye, over to you. All right, thank you. All right, friends, then now we can see here. Wow, this, look at this awesome bear, the way he's hugging and, just cuddling at the human with him. All right, so let's just see what we have got to know about this awesome bear. If when you're walking around your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it's a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he'll give you just one more caress. Let's see if we have meanings to know here. We have this word yard, which means backyard or the lawn area of a house, and then this word caress, which means a gentle touch. Let us see what the poet is trying to tell us about this bear. In the fourth stanza, the poet says, if you're walking in your yard and meet an animal that hugs you tightly, then is the bear. I think this is still something relaxing because when it's about the Asian lion, it just roars to the level you would die. And what about the tiger? He will just welcome you and eat you up. And then that leopard, he would be just pouncing on you. But then here we have this awesome, cute, huge animal that is bear, and he just hugs you tightly. And then it's the bear. So when you come across an animal that hugs you, that's the bear. And if you just doubt about his strength, don't do that, all right? Then he will give you a caress, which means a loving touch. He may give you another gentle touch just to make you know about his strength. So don't doubt his strength, all right? It's a personal advice, all right? I'm just kidding with you, my dear friends. So we have learned about the bear in this poem, and let's see what tropes we have in this stanza. You have the rhyming scheme. ABA, BCC is followed. When you run through the stanza, you would come across this order: yard, heart, there, bear, and guest cares. All right? And then you have enjambment. Because there's continuations of a sentence to the next line, if you were walking till the creature there. Then there's alliteration, use of w sound, w. See, when you say this w, the symbol of the sound w, your lips will be rounded up, okay? So it's w when walking, use of h, h sound, that's h, hex. Use of b sound, and that is b, bear. All right, so that's how this sounds are used here, and them all were, her, but are the consonant sounds. Then we have assonance here. The use of vowel sound E. Meet a creature there. Meet creature. Okay. So now we know how do we identify bear and a leopard. Okay. And then hopefully we will see about more another animals in the next video. For now, thank you so much and see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye.